Hey everyone, welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the free-to-play. Today is the 23rd of March. Hope everything's doing well. Today's Sunday. Good day. Good church service today. Had a lot of good food over the weekend. Can't complain. Tomorrow's spring break. It's the end of March here in the Midwest, and it's still going to be in the 40s and 50s, and it just makes it challenging, to say the least. But hopefully it will be okay. Hopefully everything will be okay. Yeah, so spring break is this week. I'm not too... Oh, gosh. Hold on. I don't know why this always happens as a account, but it's happening again. Be right back. Okay, so today, what are we doing? We're gonna do what we normally do, and that is work on getting this lovely ship across the finish line, dragging its carcass, kicking and streaming across the finish line. And we're getting to the point where we're starting low. We're low on gems again. I'm not happy about that. We're under 3,000. Yeah, I mean we're gonna keep this thing afloat as long as we can. But I think when we get down to 1,000, I think it's gonna be wise if we start saving again. And I know it's gonna drive a lot of you crazy, but I think it's necessary. So we're not exactly close to that, but we're not what you would call as far away as we would like to be, I guess is the best way to put it. And I just feel like it's a necessity for this account. Well, it's also a necessity for account getting these Poncho Bros done. Got about 25 left on Master Qui-Gon now. We got about a little bit more than that left on Padawan Obi-Wan, but I'm hoping less than a week and we'll have both of them done, because it feels like we've been working on them for the better part of 2 years, honestly. You know what I'm saying? But because they're still single drop, and I know we're not that far away from them going double drop, but if you're one of those people that are waiting for double drops because, we're getting close to that point, then I don't know. I mean, I know Nooch did a whole video on should you wait for double drops. I mean, if you're just starting, if you're just thinking about starting, or you're just, toying with the idea of starting, then I would say, no, wait till double drops if you're like a brand new player. But if you've been playing this game for more than, for as long as this account has been around, which this is my account that turned 1 on, like on Super Bowl Sunday, Big Game Sunday, whatever you want to call it, whatever they call it now. And it was active. Basically, if your account was active when they were released or shortly thereafter, I don't think that there's any excuse. If you're somebody that started at the beginning of the year and you're like just wising up to the fact that, hey, Poncho Bros are a thing, I would just say, just wait, because they're still going to be a thing. And just wait, because double drops are right around the corner, and you can just wait for double drops and then, go double farm somebody else that's going to help your account, whether that's Farm Boy or Old Ben or Kylo or whoever it is. Because, at this point, you're going to be, the time, I mean, I would say, if you're around, just use your best judgment. I would say, if you need help figuring out what that best judgment looks like, and you want to ask me, hey, I'll try to help you out. But I would just say, just If you want my opinion, just say, hey, I've got this many shards, and I'll give you. I mean, if you want my opinion, I'll give it to you, but don't, don't come back at me and be like, because I'm gonna be like, you know what? You asked me for the help, and you know, it's like if you ask me once again, if you ask me who to start with with Slicker, I'm gonna tell you, hey, if you're going for Slicker, start with this. Start with this ever-loving shuttle. Start with this guy. Get the shuttle done first before you get that shuttle done before anything else. Like, go farm like 29 other teams, and then don't even start an SLKR until you have that shuttle unlocked. Like, I mean, you could do like 29 different teams, basically. If you just, hey, and as soon as you got to where you could do that node, you just did that node, and you just kept doing it every day until you get it done. You're gonna be surprised at what you can get done while you're waiting for that node to be like, okay, I'm ready. The node is like, I'm ready, and you're like, okay, thanks. That's really neighborly of you. But the good thing, I mean, I'm just waiting for it. We're working on this Naboo team because we're trying to help out our guild for the raid. We're trying to, because the guild wants to push more into the raid. The new raid is it's at least, I mean, it's probably going to be, it's going to be a couple months. It's going to be June at least probably before we find out any information about it tangibly. And then my guess is anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks after that will be when we're actually in the raid. Which, if you're not excited about the possibility of it taking that long, and you're not just giddy with anticipation and, oh my gosh, I need to raid yesterday, well then, it's perfectly reasonable, perfectly fine, because it's probably going to take that long before we get it. Am I going to do this right now? I'm just going to take a piece for Plow. That's fine. Not that I was really looking for it, but I wasn't avoiding it. And I'm just going around and be like, hey, what can I work on? What can I open? What can I do? And if something's there, I'll be like, yeah, let's get it. If it's viable, I'll buy it. If not, that's fine too. Alright, so that's enough for Jimmy. Do we have enough of the, yeah, it's more of these for Jimmy. Alright. Seems pretty good. It's not great, but it's pretty good. So you're probably, I mean, if you're wondering what we're doing after the Naboo stuff, after we get this one team, guys, just this one Naboo squad. Just need to push it in the rocks. After that, what are we working on after that? You're wondering? I hear you wondering, because, well, it's easy. After that, it becomes the bounty hunters. You see down here. After we get the command shuttle done, then we get these two troopers done. Then it's IG, and Quill and Kara, which will get us to BAM. But while we're doing that, it's gonna be bounty hunters. Yeah. So bounty hunters, and you can see boss get ready. I just have to commit to him and earn it to commit to all these guys. And we just have to go get it. You can see we're one piece from having Boba done. We need the whole tree for Piat. We need the whole tree for Vader. We need one plus the whole tree for Boss. We need the whole tree for IG. But we're like right on the cusp of being, good to go. We're right on the cusp of that, but not yet, because we're still, I mean, we're closer than we were yesterday, but we're further still. But that's obvious. It means that we're still pretty far away in the grand scheme of things. But I don't even know. Today was just wild. We got up, went to church. Great service, great time, great people. And then we went to try to go to one place. It was packed. We needed a table that seated 6. The table was not available at this particular place. So we went down in the same storefront area to a different restaurant. And this place is a little bit more pricey, which is weird. But, it's weird. This little, so the original place we wanted to go to was very small, but it has really good food at a really good price. And you get big portions. And then the place we end up going, they have really good food, but it costs more and you don't get as much. But they have this other place is bigger. There's plenty of seating, and it's just everybody wanted to go to the first place because they knew it was cheaper and they knew they got more food, right? And then also we end up going to this bigger place that had good food, but more expensive and smaller portions. But it was much quieter because there was not as many people. But the first place is just Americana, just burgers and eggs, and it's basically Bob Evans without actually being Bob Evans, because it's not a Bob Evans. It's just a diner, a regular standalone restaurant, mom and pop type thing. And the third place, mom and pop, but the owner is just a little bit more, But it was fine. We was starting by the time I got there because I didn't have breakfast. So I'm like, sat down right away, ordered appetizers. Like, she handed me the menu. I'm like, I want water with lemon and cheesy bread. And it was like, and it was garlic cheese bread with marinara, and then that helped me out a little bit because I was like, whatever. And then we ordered, and I got a buffalo chicken pizza, and then I got a side salad. The side salad was like super small, and then my wife got a jalapeno popper calzone, and then my kids got a small pizza that was half cheese only and half pepperoni. And we got letters, but that was fine. And then we got home, dropped my wife and daughter off. Me and the son went to the store. So let me sort of break this down for you. Church was at 10:30. Got over 12 o'clock, something like that. Drove to the restaurant. Got out of the restaurant probably 1:30. Got home before 2. Went to the store, didn't get home from the store until like 4. Yeah. That was a long ration of crap, but it's, I had to get supplies for the kids for this week because, like I said, spring break, no break, all the other fun stuff. But yeah, that's what it is. Other than that, I don't know if there's any Star Wars news because I've not looked. I don't know if there's any news of anything that I care about at all because, like I said, haven't had time to look. Did want to let you know that I'm playing DC Dark Legion. I had no idea about this game until Arnold did his video a few days back. I'm happy. Why? Because it's not Marvel. Not that anything's wrong with Marvel. I'm just not a Marvel guy. I was at one point. Was an avid Marvel comic reader. And then they went and changed my very favorite character in the entire Marvel Universe. One of the original X-Men from 1963. And they made him gay. And I'm like, okay, I guess we're done with Marvel. And he's not one, he's one of the original X-Men, and it's not Cyclops, and it's not Jean Grey, and it's not Beast, and so that only leaves 2 others, both of which have only been used sparingly in the movie franchise's history. And yeah, I'm not happy about it, but pretty much when they did that, I just swore off Marvel and been a DC guy. And it's sort of like one of these underdog franchises that I love. DC, and I'm they keep shooting themselves in the foot, but I'm loving DC Dark Legion. If you want to see my my account, because I have one that's on my computer, then I have one, and it's really interesting because I have a PC client, and so I have a PC, and then I have the app on my phone, and I can sort of switch between the two, no matter which device I'm on, which is really interesting. And obviously, it runs smoother on the PC client because it's a little under optimized, I think, for my phone, or maybe my phone's just way underpowered. I don't know, but I don't think it is because I can run this game on my phone fine, which is weird. But yeah. So just let me know what you think about that. If you're interested, if you want to see the account, it's fine. If not, okay, that's fine too. But I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's brand new game. It's only been out for a little while, and I'm really excited about what the direction they're going, the characters they're putting in, and there's a lot more nuance I could go into, but save that for a later video. Otherwise, also playing SWTOR some more. Really interesting stuff on the SWTOR front. But anyway, we'll save that all for a later game. Thanks so much for being here. I'll talk to you later. Have a good day. As always, God bless. Hold the line, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.